Hello and welcome to ALR officially season 3. And I am Saunders Horhag. With me today, Louis Marshall.
Yes, the Mong brand.
The Hmong brand are back at it. No F6 today and other
What a
leagues,
shame.
but we are still at it. And today, Marshall, we have Audio and Buma with us. So if you want
And
to
the Boomer. I
start
like
with,
that.
I'll let you choose who you want to start with.
Um, I'll start with F6 champ, Boomer.
Oh,
So,
okay.
obviously, Montage J's first time here, so we don't know everyone here, so what should we expect in ARL?
Yeah, to be fair, it's more of an idea from RDO, the league we have here. I had also an idea in my mind to do something after the PSGL season because there are still some weeks to go, and yeah, I think just at the moment I was like maybe I should set something up. Then RDO came with the idea already for something that apparently was already existing in a far past. So yeah, I was up for it, and I think especially RDO did a very good job to fill up a grid in 1 week time. And yeah, I did some lobbying also among the classic PSGL F6 veterans. You see in the
Yeah,
likes of Blue Jean, Morris Guy, Cablo, Ponich. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, I hope.
yeah, for sure. We see, like you said, we see some recognisable names, and we've got the former F6 champ, Mesclas, in here, so
Yeah.
I guess he's going to be your biggest rival, or do you think Blue will pick up his pace?
I don't know. He said he didn't touch the game for the last 2 months, so I'm very curious now to how he will do. But I'm glad he's back, and I'm glad he's back in a league where I can compete with him when I'm now back on my pace. Because last time I met him in F6 wasn't that good of a story. So yeah, I'm glad he's here too, and a lot of other names I haven't heard about and I didn't saw racing before, but I'm curious to how they will perform. Yeah.
And final question from me: looking at the grids of who's here right now, who do you think's the favourite for the race win and maybe possible championship, or
Uh,
race wins because there's two races?
yeah, I think Callum has a good shot because he, yeah, picked up the pace very good in the final few weeks. I think best class 2, maybe I will be there up. I heard Blue Jean had some interesting uh, setup stuff, so maybe he will be coming back to his championship F7 pace, but we will see.
Yeah, Sanjay, going to interview RDO now.
Sure, I'll have a crack at him. So, Audio,
Yes.
a different league, but your main rival is here, Boom. And
Mm-hmm.
like, first of all, I want to go like, what do you think about today? Like, what are we gonna see for racing and from you, and maybe your views on the season, everything.
I mean, it's half distance compared to what we're all used to, so it's more of a sprint race format than a long race. We've got a couple of people who haven't raced with the majority of the grid, and they'll be really quick. So, like, first off, I'd say Paulus would be a favourite out of someone who hasn't raced, and I'd say Tambi. And then if we go into the reserves, Pieter TM, he's really quick as well. I think those three are the three to look out for the new people. I think definitely Paulus will be up there with Rossi, Boomer, Mesclas, and people like that. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people sort of cope with the change because we've only got really people will be on softs and mediums. And you've got sort of a 4-lap pit window really where the tyres are pretty much the same speed. So it's how you manage your ERS at sort of getting in your undercut or your overcut.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see some of the new names. I see Lots of names I don't recognize. I see some Norwegian people, so gotta have to
We're cheering
get
on for
some
them.
bias going later on.
Taro Rosso is pure Norwegian, but one of them can't
Oh,
make it.
pure Norwegian in my favorite team. That sounds good. But over to the season then, and like as an admin or owner for that matter, and a driver, like what are your goals for this season?
I think I mainly want to get some more consistency because we're going to have a big shake-up in the second races. And if I'm say 6th or 7th in the first race, I'll be a bit ahead of say Callum, Boomer, Mesclas, people like that. And if I can keep them behind, it could give me a good result. But this week Bahrain's not a track that I'm great at, as we know from last season. So it'll be tough, but it'll be interesting to see how things shake up and how long the back markers can keep the guys that are quicker behind.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. It's definitely going to be interesting to see, especially the second race when
Yeah,
we
I
are in
think
Bahrain and get those winner from Australia starting in 20th. Nothing you can
I
do
think we'll
about quali, and yeah, it's
I
going to
think
be
we'll see
interesting.
some big strategy differences in the second race. Maybe people that are starting sort of 17th, 18th, 19th might want to pit on like lap 4 or 5 and get sort of a 3-lap undercut on the guys ahead. Like, I think it will mix things up quite a lot.
I do agree with you on that, and I do not have any more questions at the moment, unless you can think of anything, Marshall.
Um, yeah, I've got one final question. You're talking about strategy. So, for Australia and Bahrain, do you think the overcut or the undercut will be better?
I think you've got a period where they're about equal. So I think definitely Australia. I've done a few. I've done 2 25% races there. You can sort of pit anywhere between lap 6 and 9, and you'll come out about equal. And then Bahrain, I don't really know, but I'd assume you'd be able to pit sort of and just save your ERS for the outlap, and then just if you're going to undercut, and then just like run it as a quali lap, and you might be able to get an undercut on 2 or 3 drivers, but. It'll be interesting to see. Sort of a few weeks down the line, maybe we'll have a bit of a better idea about what people want to do. But for this one, it's all new to most people.
Yeah, and if you do get damage at the start, what tyres would you think better? Hards to the end or mediums? Could they mediums last?
Well, I know around Germany they did that race the esports race that Tiro Limitless like, fitted on lap 1, and he took mediums to the end. So I think it's definitely possible. So it'll be interesting, I guess. Maybe if we have a safety car on the first lap, you never know. F6 loves the safety car.
And the
You
flip.
could probably go hard to the end from there.
Yeah, it's gonna be new to all of us. It's gonna be fun as well. So really looking forward to this.
Oh, we are. With that, then I guess you're also finished,
Yeah,
Marshall, and we
yeah,
can
I've run out
look
of
at the
questions.
time and see that these guys should really start focusing on their quali, especially with it being a one-shot. So
Yeah,
no room for errors there
Indeed.
today, guys. So
Yeah,
good
any
luck.
invalidations and you're down.
Yeah.
Exactly. Although that could give you a great starting position for race 2.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see. But with that, good luck to the both of you, and also thank you to the both of you for giving us the chance to cover this.
Thank you.
No
See you in
problem.
a bit.
I'll beat them on grand.
And hopefully we do you proud.
Uh, don't you always?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time, I would agree on that.
No Dr.
But
Boomer.
over to Austin, Marshall, and
Yeah, right now in F6 will be like predictions.
yeah, and gotta be honest, we're gonna hold on with the predictions for now.
Yeah,
Because first of all, I guess we can cover strategy. It's 25% race, so
if you do, it's clearly a two-stop.
oh yeah, 3 stop I think.
3-stop, yeah, maybe.
But no, to be serious though, like it's a clear 1-stop with a 25%
Yeah.
race, and The only question though is when to pit, to be fair, and I cannot remember how many laps Australia will be, but
I'm
I'm
guessing it's
assuming that
15,
it's
16, something like that.
maybe, but I'm sure that it's gonna be soft mediums. That is the
It
strategy.
has to be soft mediums, yeah. Or
But
mediums
what's
softs.
gonna be more interesting is actually race 2, Bahrain, when we come there as strategy there. Well, I think it's gonna be interesting to see what people will go for, but you can see that we're
Yeah,
about to start as we have 19 drivers on the grid.
if you're a fast driver and had a poor first race, then if you start like in front grid at Bahrain, it could be like an easy win for you.
Of course, it could, but realistically, though, I think the fastest drivers in race 1 will most likely be the ones who don't end up at the back in the end, unless there is some bottles. That can always happen, but
Yeah, and penalties at Australia can happen. So
oh, it definitely can. But let's see then, as we are heading into quali, it's a one shot, so we can only follow one driver each, Marshall.
yeah, I'm just gonna spectate whoever I am on board with. So I feel sorry for them, whoever that is.
I think we're gonna be watching
It could be
Python
the
because
host.
I think he might be one of the big favorites there. Obviously,
Yeah,
racing against him for me last season in PSGL, I know that he has pace, so I think he might be the man
yeah,
to beat, but we'll have to see.
yeah. I saw Python, so I didn't recognise his name from PSGL, but I didn't know what tier he was in. So he's probably one of the favourites. I need to turn down my audio. That's loud.
And look at who is top at the moment. No, wait.
I'm on board with a Williams Strapetsky. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong.
I think there's gonna be a little butchering of some names today. I'm not gonna lie. Trapes.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
Strapetsky.
how to say that either. But
Yeah,
I'm following Python though, down in fourth at the moment. So doesn't look like he's had the best sector. However, coming into the second part of this track, it looks like top four are pretty much steady up there. Ooh, and the small
it,
back end loss for Python. And that is two positions
let's see how
down
they
then.
do the chicane. Very cautious from the Williams driver.
I would say it was very cautious from Python to didn't he lost the position there too, I think, but he's gaining some back here in the last sector though, heading into the penultimate corner. He's sitting in the fifth position. Buma is currently in pole position,
Looks
and
like Boom is going to take it.
out of the final corner and over the line, it's going to be Buma on pole ahead of yeah,
Tupetsky said, hello.
Terpski. We're gonna have to figure some way out to
Yeah.
say say him because that name was interesting. But
Oh,
let's
it's a
see
very
though.
close quality.
We have Buma on pole position with a 21-1 right behind me. We have
Tupetsky.
TRP with Paulus in third, Callum Anderson in fourth, Python in fifth, then the Hailstone in sixth, Audio in seventh, Mesclas in eighth, Town in ninth, Twanek in 10th, and Blue Jean first one outside of the top 10 in 11th, before Cablo in 12th, Lorenzo in 13th, JP Greenwood in 14th, and then I didn't catch anymore. So we'll round up the rest of the grid on the formation lap there. I
Yeah,
assume there is formation laps.
I did see JP on the medium tyres, so he's pretty much shown us what strategy he's going for. And I see Mercedes, is that going backwards down pit lane? Why is there Mercedes going backwards on pit lane then?
Interesting. I cannot see that, but
Oh, I need to save that. Oh, it just disappeared now.
As we can see that the drivers are picking their strategies, and after quali, Marshall, do you dare to do a top 3 prediction for this first race?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
So El Truco
I'm
wins.
El Chico wins, yeah. But I'm gonna say a Boomer win, Callum second, and Trapetsky third.
Interesting. I'm first gonna round up the rest of the grid as we have Nutella Lover in 15th before Billy is
What's the
in
name? Nutella
16th,
lover.
Tambi in 70th, I5HTER. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna say for him later on
Wait,
either, but
wait,
in
what place is
18th
he?
and Morris Guy in 19th. And my podium prediction, Marshall, will be. I still have faith in Python, so I'm gonna say him for
Yeah,
the win. Buma in second, he's just consistent and he's also got pace. So, and in third, I am gonna go Mesclas.
yeah. It's surprisingly only JP is starting on the mediums.
That is surprisingly, but it is
Um,
25% race though, so like I would still actually prefer to be on the soft tires at the end.
yeah, so
Thinking about it,
JP
but
wants to be past at the end, clearly,
he definitely looks like
and hopes
he
for a late safety car.
will. And 15 laps we have, by the way.
15 laps, yeah. So when will
So
be
pretty
pit?
much
Laps 5, 6?
that means that all the drivers have 15 chances to mess up in turn 11, 12. The
Yeah,
notorious high-speed chicane.
yeah.
To be fair
I'm
though,
just
I will say it. I think we're gonna get a few retirements there.
I'm just looking at names, just thinking how to pronounce them. Like that McLaren in 18th. How is Shitter? How we call him Shitter?
I don't think you would appreciate that, Marshall. Um, I'm gonna stay with I5 on him.
I5, yeah. But
I5, and for Trpeskic, I'll stay with something like that. I'm not sure yet.
Trapetsky is what I'm going to call him. Then
Trpeski,
Paulus.
and
Paulus is
Sven has
S.
joined a little too late, I'm afraid. So
He'll be in for Bahrain.
I assume so. Yeah. I don't know how we're with safety cars there, but turning up late, I don't think they're
Oh,
restarting for
it's
that.
Ishta. Oh, they just told us.
Interesting. As we have 5 red lights, and we are green, Marshall, as they're heading towards the first
Good start
corner.
from
Look at this,
Trapetsky.
Buma's not had the best start on the Williams of Trpeskic on the inside. Takes the lead away from Buma. In the meantime, we have Python under attack from the the Toro Rosso of Callum Anderson. He manages to stay ahead for now though. And with this, we can see a side-by-side battle between the Hailstone and Audio, as Audio has backed out of the move.
We've had a couple of spinners of Twanick and Billy. Oh, and it looks like Tambi was just collected Morris.
That's not good. But look at this though. Buma under massive amount of pressure from Paulus now. Going up to turn 11, 12. They're going to go
Oh, this is
side by side.
risky.
Who is going to back out? Nobody's backing out so far. They still side by side as they come through. But look at this though. Paulus with the amazing exit gets past Buma to take away that second position. As we can see that Calum has overtaken
Element,
Python
yeah.
for fourth. But Python has not given up though. He's going to look for that inside line in this next corner. And it looks like he's going to have to wait a little before he's going to get a move maybe towards turn 1. Look at the Hailstone on Audio on the other hand though, Marshall.
Oh, we got
Audio
as well.
right on his tail and going towards turn 1. He's on the outside. He's going to try to make a move. He's going to back out of it eventually. And maybe he'll be looking for a move going into turn 3. Look at this,
Oh,
as
bit of
he goes to
contact.
the inside, and I don't know if there was some contact.
There was a bit of contact, yeah, but I think he's just letting the Mercedes go back through.
Well, in that case, it's always nice to see the drivers respect each other, to let the driver pass if they know they've done something wrong, maybe.
And he also's got a really nice helmet, by the way.
And that's the kind of action we will get provided by Mr. Marshall over there. Most random things at certain points. But let's see then, heading up to turn 11 and 12 again. So far everyone looks like they're gonna go through, ooh, the hailstone.
Yeah.
He's at a back end loss, and Audio is right on his tail now. He's not gonna go for the move. He's gonna sit behind and just... Oh, and look at this, Python on Callum Anderson, down the inside. Callum manages to defend on the outside, going into the penultimate corner. Callum has gone far too deep and out on the grass, and lost his position to Python. But look at this though. Audio on the hailstone once more. He's gonna go for this, and this time he's on the inside going into turn 1. He's gotten the move done and dusted as they head towards turn 3, as Billy has just rejoined.
Yeah,
same old.
It's really lagged out.
It would not be, Marshall, it would not. But look at this though, there's starting... Ooh, as Audio almost got stuck on the curb there.
I remember when you got stuck there.
We're not gonna talk about that, Marshall. But look at this though, with that mistake from Audio, the hailstone is right back on his rear. We also have the Renault of Cabler glued to the
Cabler's just there waiting.
Hailstone right now. Before we have I5, Audio's teammate, on the rear of Cablo.
I5's had a really good start. Up to 9th already, I think it was at 18.
Yeah, oh, but look at this though, he's out on the grass. Oh, look at that, the hailstone is in the wall, and I could see that one coming, Marshall. He's been a little unsteady there a few times now.
Car or anything?
And,
I can't see.
I don't know, there is yellows for the whole track, but I don't see a safety car. It might be a VSC, to be fair.
Yeah, it doesn't say on my screen if it's a safety car or not, but
it
the leaders are pitting.
Ooh, under safety car, so it is a safety car then.
Okay, as if you
it doesn't actually say, but I can see the safety car on track now. And I didn't notice who it was, but somebody got a drive-through.
And look, Cablo and Nutella Liver and somebody all stayed out. So, I don't think that's going to help him by staying out.
And look at this then, after a lot of people have pitted now.
This isn't good for JP. JP's on hards was to start on the mediums.
Yeah, to be honest, I think if I were JP right now, I would have gambled and just jumped onto the soft tires. Maybe they would have lasted
Maybe, yeah.
Either that or I would have stayed out like Cablo, Nutella Lover, and
yeah,
Tambi.
I would have stayed out if I was
Tambi, what a nice gamer tag.
Tambi.
Tambi.
It's quite fun to say, Tambi.
Almost like Bambi.
Yeah. I can't beat Nutella Liver though, what a name. I didn't like Nutella.
The Norwegian guy himself. One of my people, Marshall, one of my people.
One of your minions.
Well, I can't really say that, and I never met the guy before, or actually heard of him at all, so... he might be Norwegian, but it was not me who got him in here. As we could see Tambi actually being a little on the grass there. So, ooh, and JP with it. What I just realized. I don't think... I don't know if JP know it, but like those hards, not gonna be much fun to be on.
I think he knows. If I
were him, I would just jump into the pit again now, and I can see that he actually is. JP actually has wing damage, so if I were him, jump into the pit, JP, put on some fresh mediums, and you're good to go to the end.
It's got a few more pitters.
Yeah,
They,
Campbell, Nutella Lower, and Tamby. They should have pitted
I
on the
don't
previous
think
lap,
Kabla
but
wanted to pit because his teammate Blue pitted, so he didn't want to double sack, I guess. Same
that
reason
could
with
be. But you're losing
Nutella.
more time and positions by pitting this next lap that like he did now, though.
Yeah.
But let's see, though.
And
We have
JP has pitted for mediums.
Terpeski in the lead before Paulus and Buma and Python and Cam, and I believe that is actually top 5 from quali.
No.
No way,
Oh, wait,
it's
yeah.
not. Of course,
Not in
Buma
order.
was pole, but
Boom was some pole, yeah.
it's not that different though. Blue Jean moved up 4 positions, so he's had a good start. Mescal's actually the only driver who stayed in his position. Who
5 had a good
else?
start.
Pawnage has dropped quite a few positions, 7 positions down. I5 8 positions up. Morris guy is 7 positions up. He started last, Marshall.
Yeah. Was
But
this
look at this
no
though.
Truco? Who should I support?
I can see that Marshall missing his El Truco bias there. Well,
I
I
might
don't know.
support
You
I5 because I
know
like
who
his
my
name.
favorite driver is. Mr. Pawnage Town down in 16th at the moment, unfortunately.
Actually, I'm going to support Nutella Lover. I like his name.
If Pawnage wasn't there, maybe I should have chosen Tamby then.
Oh, his Cornish gets a penalty for hitting Nutella Lover.
Ah. Well, at the...
And it looks like it's a restart.
What?
I don't have a notification. It's a restart.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, look. It's restarting the Williams. And it looks like the Alpha Howlers rear-ended the Williams, so he's got damage now, so that's not good.
Ah, that's not good at all. But look at this, though. Boomer right around the outside of Paulus. And now Paulus is going to be under attack from Python, but Python will have to defend from Callum Anderson first as
Oh,
Python outbreaks himself, manages to avoid making a collision there though by
look at Callum.
going onto the grass, but he's lost the position to Callum, although Callum's been up on the curb, he's lost that position back to Python, and my god, what a racing this is, and look at
Oh,
RDO down the
RDO!
inside, and that is RDO into a spin.
Ah, RDA, that's your fault. Ah.
I didn't, oh, but look at this though. We might have had audio spin, but we still have battles there. Python is right on the back of Paulus going up towards turn 11-12. I don't think Python is going to go for a move here. He's going to sit behind. He's
No.
going to try. Oh, and look at this.
Oh, the
He's gotten a
Alpha.
run on Paulus
Yeah.
as Paulus has gone very wide. Callum
Look at
Anderson might
Callum.
be able to overtake Paulus too. And look at this. A double overtake from... Well, not actually a double overtake, but 2
Yeah.
positions lost for the Alpha though.
And look at Chapetsky, he's bolted off over a second already.
He has, but can he keep that though? You can see that Buma is slightly within his DRS again.
Yeah. As I5's kicking, and Chapetsky gets a penalty. So this is crucial. If Beamer gets no penalties, this is good for him.
Look at this though, Callum Anderson. Okay, I think they're... Oh, as Pawnage is out!
Oh,
And is
is
there a
this
new
the
safety car?
VSC?
They're going very slow right now, Marshall.
Yeah, it's a safety car or VSC?
I don't know,
think
my
it's a
track map is just yellow all the time, so...
Yeah, same.
So... yeah, I can't really say.
I think it's a VSC.
I think so, but it looks like they're up to speed again now, though. Maybe
No,
not.
they're backing off again.
Oh, a 3-second for Paulus. Nah, you're right. They're backing off again. It's It's not over yet.
It was a VSC.
Ah, there we are. Green, green, green. And we're back on.
Looks like
And
Pope
where
himself got
is
to
the battle
restart. He's
right
got away
now?
from Callum.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
this.
look at
Mesclas
Mesclas.
is
Yeah.
right on the back of Paulusher as Paulusher goes right into the pit. He just couldn't cope with that wing damage. This promotes Mesclas obviously up to 5th then. Where is the battles? Oh, and look
We
at
got
this.
Tonic behind
Audio
Blue.
and Cablo is going right at each other into turn 1. Looks like Audio has the position 4 now as they are chasing down JP Greenwood ahead of them. Audio, is he gonna make the move into turn 3? He doesn't, he backs out of it after thinking about it. But look at this though, they're all over JP right now, and I just feel blessed I'm not JP right now, Marshall.
Yeah. JP just needs to stay in DRS with Nutella, but it's really dropped out.
Yeah, and you can see that he's being put under pressure from Audio and Cablo.
Yeah.
Telalower is also right on the rear of Morris guy here.
And yeah, it looks like he's gonna. Oh, that's a penalty. Yeah.
Oh, but look at this though, he's got the run, he should be able to make an overtake work now. The Telalower cannot get an overtake on
JP tries to
Morris
hang
guy,
around.
but JP, he defends, he's still there, but it looks like Audio's managed to seal the deal on that one. As they now head into the penultimate corner, JP should now just focus on trying to stay in that DRS.
We've got Tonic and Blue getting quite close.
Mr.
Oh,
Tvanak.
Tonic. Oh, he
And I
almost did a
saw
Bottas.
that.
Yeah.
And look at this.
And now he's got
This
Tambi.
has actually put Tvanak under some pressure as he has to go defensive ahead of Tambi here. And look at this, Marshall. It's already lap 9, just 6 more laps to go of this first race.
Yeah, it's been a very quick race. As Pablo, well, he was right behind JP. He's just lost a bit of time.
Look at this though, Tvanak trying to work his way back up to Blue Jean, but he has Tambi right on his rear. And maybe Audio will actually make a move first here. Look at his Audio pressuring Nutella Lover here.
Tambi gets a penalty. Oh, who was that? I think that's Morris. Morris almost binned it. Kicked it out the wall.
Gotta be careful in that turn 11. You know how treacherous it can be. But look at this though, Audio.
Yeah.
He's fancying a move on Nutella Lover. He doesn't want to be stuck behind him anymore.
The thing with Nutella Lover now, he's got DRS off Morris.
And look at this. The fact that Audio has gotten a little stuck here has given us JP and Cabo also back in this fight now. But look at this though, Audio. He thinks about it. He notices that he can't make a move work, and it looked like he clipped across there. In the meantime though, Tvanak is making the move on Blue Jean, and it looks like he's gonna make this move work too, as there is a tap between him and Blue Jean ends up in a spin.
Yeah, I think that's... I'm not sure, it looks like Blue just went for a cozy
Well, look at this Nutella Lover going side by side with Morris guy. And what a move!
Mesclas has binned it.
Oh, and Mesclas, and that's him 17th on the grid for the next race then.
How has he binned it there?
Good question. What's Morris guy? Oh, Morris guy has done a mistake too.
Oh yeah, them pods are awful for him.
Yeah, you're right. But look at this
I
though.
do get some little
Tambi
penalty.
is right on the back of Tvanak. It's Mercedes against Haas here, Marshall.
Yeah. It's like...
And look at this, going on to the main straight.
Like,
We have Tambi
like
right
DRS.
on the tail of Tvanak. However, he's not close enough, but look behind though, Audio and Nutella Lover. Audio has made a move. Is he going to be able to stay ahead?
Looks like Tambi's. Oh, he's not close enough. Looks like Twanek's got a good straight line speed in that pass.
It does look like Guardiola has some decent straight line speed there too, until ALR couldn't get close enough on the run down to turn 3.
It'd be cool if this league had like fixed setups so everyone's in default setups. So like F2. But is F2 run default setups? I don't know. Might be making that up.
No idea what you're babbling about, Marshall.
Leave the Y. Something about setups.
Look at this though, Tambi, right on the tail of Twanak. But you do have a good point there though. Looks like Twanak's straight line speed is quite immense there. But look at this though, Tambi gets a run down into this next right-hander. He tries to go on the inside, it ends up with a tap, and it's a spin by Tambi. And unfortunately for him, he just has to stand and wait for a moment until the cars
Let the
pass by.
cars go. He's done well to stay away from the cars then. But lost him so much time.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do, and it's not everyone who does that, so it's good to see that he doesn't get too stressed and that he actually remembers that there are other cars on the track. But look at this though, Blue Jean right on the tail of JP. He's gonna go for the move into turn 3. On the inside, he takes the position away from JP and up into P8 for Blue Jean.
JP having a solid race in the top 10. I'll say that he's on the grass. The jinxing's back.
Try to not jinx him now, Marshall.
It's usually Caballero Morris who jinx, but now it's JP. And it looks like Pythons is getting closer to Boomer.
It does look like that, as he's actually gone within DRS range now.
So
Python in his Ferrari.
If that Williams makes no more mistakes, I think he's won the race. But actually, no, I think Chapetsky's got a penalty, so.
Yeah, I remember seeing some penalty pop up for him, so.
Yeah.
But look at this though, Python is pushing, he's almost out of ERS now, trying to stay on the back of Puma. He's just fall out of DRS range again. Oh, but we can't miss the action on the rear here. Oh, as I5 almost loses in the final corner, but he's gonna make a move on Morris Guy. Heading down to turn 1, he's got the move done. Now though, can he keep Morris Guy behind? Look at this, heading towards turn 3, I5 still has DRS, and he keeps his position.
Let's look at Pythons. He's back in DRS, but he needs to save that battery.
He does need to save it a little, but first he needs to get a little closer to Buma so he can actually try to save. You know, it's Australia, it's not the easiest track to actually save ERS on.
Yeah.
But look at this though, he's 8/10 behind Buma with he hasn't passed the finish. Ooh, and Python has spun on the final corner.
Where's Callum? Callum's not even close.
Oh, Callum is quite far behind. I don't know how the gap ended up being that big, but Python is still secured for third, but that might be his second or first out of the window though. But look further down the field there, Marshall.
His rear tires just gave up on him.
It kind of looked like it, and it's a shame. It's a shame, but it happens, I guess.
I thought he was catching up to JP now.
It's actually happened with me before, so.
Yeah.
But look at this though, I5, he's closing that gap to JP. However, there is just this lap and one more lap for him to make that move. And this is Australia. It's not the easiest track to make the move on. Where do you reckon he should try to make the move, Marshall?
Either turn 1 or turn 3. Or after the chicane,
well, yeah.
That right hander.
I think turn 3 is the best alternative for him. Maybe after turn 12 actually, if he gets a really good run.
Yeah. He is getting closer to JP.
He's... But let's see here though, I don't think he's close enough, or maybe he might be.
Maybe, I think
JP is
he
not
is.
gonna take the defensive line, he stays in. Oh, yes! I5 taps the rear of JP there. He's gonna still try to take this position away, but with that
It looks like he
downforce
picked
loss...
up. Yeah, he's picked up damage on. Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
on
and
the
you
front
see that.
left. So JP, he might be a bit annoyed with last lap. Can he get him back?
You never know, you never know. He's certainly within the range to be able to get him back. On the other hand though, we have a battle further up the field too, Marshall. Ardios
Yeah,
close the
Tvanek
gap to
and
Tvanek.
yeah.
These two are... Does Ardio have wing damage? No, he does not. It looked like he had for a moment.
No. And whereabouts Chapetsky? He's coming into the last sector now, so.
Yeah, we will have to
JP
jump
gets the penalty.
over to him. If you could have an eye on him, Marshall.
Yeah, he's coming through the second from last corner to that sharp left.
Oh, let's see first, Ardio. He doesn't go for the move. If you
He's
could
coming through the
follow
last
that
corner.
fight for Ardio and Tvanak
He's
to have us
Maidstone.
updated on that. In the meantime, Trepesky, or however you say it, takes the win in round
Boomer.
one ahead of
Give him a
Buma
loss, but-
in second by 800s before we get Python
Yeah.
over the line in third, and then in fourth we will have Callum Anderson. And I do not have any idea of who's actually making it. Callum, I think
wait,
has
his
not
car
just...
his car. Please tell me you saw that.
I saw that, and he crashed before the line, Marshall.
Yeah. Oh,
So I don't think
wait,
he realizes what he's done there.
Oh, what a... Oh my god.
Because right now, obviously it's a reversed grid for the second race, but DNF starts at the back, which means that
Yeah.
he's lost points by doing that, and he's also starting at the back in the second
So
race.
does that mean Cablo's on pole for next race?
If I'm correct, he should be on pole, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Callum, you bottle. Oh, not
In
even
the
a bottle, you
meantime,
mold.
Paulus is going to be the last driver to get over the line to finish off round one in Australia.
Oh, Callum.
Yeah, I'm wondering what Callum was thinking there.
Yeah, I'm...
Oh, I don't know what he's been thinking there, but
Or what's he been drinking?
let's see here then. As it is Trapesky, or however we're sticking with that at least.
Yeah.
Who takes the win in round one? We have Buma in second, dropping one position after quali. Python making up a few positions to finish in third, Tvanak in fourth, and Audio in fifth. Billy with quite a strong comeback here, Marshall, to finish
I didn't
sixth
even
from the
see
grid
it.
in the end.
I thought Bling was sixth.
In seventh we have Blue Jean, then in eighth we have I5, in ninth we had Nutella Lover, and in 10th we had JP. And I didn't get the rest of the grid, but I remember... I don't remember. I thought I would, but I didn't.
So, if I'm right, Cablo's on pole.
I I think so, if I'm correct.
Yeah. And we have got Swen. So Swen's going to be starting at the back, I'd assume.
And Callum's just realized what kind of mistake he's done. So I'll be second. No, you won't. You'll be right at the back.
Oh my god, what a mong.
Almost at our level, the level there,
I know,
Marshall.
yeah. It's something we would do.
But we have a few minutes before the next race, though. So first of all,
Yeah.
we're doing podium interviews, but it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be difficult to squeeze one podium interview in between the races.
Should we do all the winners? Both winners.
We'll do both winners at least, and
Yeah.
I think we'll do both podiums, Marshall. But we'll try to keep. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I think we're sticking with that for now. But heading into Bahrain, though, Marshall. Quite a different track from Australia.
A very different track.
Very different, and usually people who struggle in Australia might be quite a lot better on a track like Bahrain. And after that first race, who do you think we'll see fighting at the top in that race?
Well, you always have to throw Boomer in the mix.
You gotta remember where he starts now, though.
Oh, true, yeah.
I was thinking, I almost said Ponage, but I just realized that he also DNF'd, so he is also going to be starting at the back. It's quite difficult to say.
Paulus. I think Paulus could be up there. He did show good pace, and I think he's near the back.
He's definitely a good shout. He wasn't the luckiest one in Australia. He's going to be starting quite far up on the grid, and I think definitely he could be one of the favorites for Bahrain, but I think we're gonna have to wait and see. Look at the grid, actually.
Yeah,
it's difficult. But I guess we could talk strategy first, though, Marshall. And
yeah,
Bahrain. This is 25% race, obviously, so it's a little different. But what do you think we're gonna see? What do you think the main strategy gonna be today?
Probably just the normal soft mediums again. Like, I can't think of anything else, and maybe medium softs.
I can't imagine seeing them go on the hards either, but
yeah.
Then again, like, first of all, it depends on the amount of laps. I guess this one is gonna be something around 14, 15 laps too.
14, 15, yeah.
And like, the soft doesn't really last more than maybe 2
4
laps.
laps. I was thinking 4 to be generous.
I was thinking like how long they are actually good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say
Is there a tie temp issues with softs on Bahrain?
Yes.
Yeah, because obviously we'd never go in softs because it's a 50% race. It's mediums, hards.
I have gone on softs on Bahrain before, actually, as in
Nutter.
another league where we had mandatory 2 stops. Kinda didn't have any choice but to go on the soft. So I do know how the softs feel on this track, and they're not much good for more than a couple of laps.
I think in the 24-hour race here, I did mediums, started the mediums, and that was a 2-stop thing.
Interesting.
And
We'll see.
that worked really well for me. I got 4th in that race.
True. But we'll see. Nonetheless, though, I can see that Python says expect a few spins here. Interesting, but I do gotta agree with him. I mean, it's Bahrain and
Yeah, you've got the little S section
traction.
bit where people spin.
Yeah, not just that, but like traction out of turn 1 and turn 2, like
Yeah.
it can be a little slippery there if you do a small mistake. So it's gonna be interesting, as we can see that people are already starting to ready up, which means that the grid should be sorted, and we're ready
Imagine
for
rain.
round 2.
I want to see
Race
some
2.
rain.
Yeah, well, it's not round 2. It's still round 1, just race 2.
Yeah.
I just noticed. I think it's like that. I'm a little
Yeah,
uncertain,
probably.
but we'll stick with race 2.
Yes. Just waiting for
Gary
Lorenzo.
Clips has just said Nutella lover about to win this.
Oh yes, Nutella lover. He's the new El Truco of this league.
Yeah, well, for anyone who wonders, El Truco is Marshall's favorite driver of all time, I think.
Yeah.
But I was almost getting ready to go on board with somebody doing quali, but I just realized that, of course, there's not going to
There's
be any
no quality,
quali.
yeah.
But it will be interesting to see who lines up where on the grid, though. Wet race.
Ah, good joke.
Sure it is. Sure it is. I don't know about you, Marshall, but I'm not gonna fall for that one.
To be fair, it does look quite overcast. As it does look like it's Cablo and Pole. It is.
Overcast and overcast, but formation lap is about to begin. And let's see, on strategies, we see that there is only 2 people choosing the medium tires to start with. JP starting in 6th, so I think that could be a good strategy. Buma down in 14th, also choosing to start on them. But looking at the grid right now, though, Marshall,
Yeah.
what is your podium prediction there?
I'm gonna say Paulus for the win. Um, I'm gonna say Cablo second and Tambi third.
Gotta be honest with you, it's not that different from what I'm gonna say either. I also think Paulus is gonna win. Simply, he was up there in Australia, but was a little unlucky in the end. In
Yeah.
second, it's difficult because I see Morris guy and Tambi there, and also Nutella lower. So I see a lot of people who I think can keep this. I think it's gonna be difficult for the people at the other end of the grid though, but I'm gonna say Morris guy in second and Cablo in third.
Yeah, I think Beamer's the ones to watch. Down in 14th on the mediums. If it
Of course,
goes
and
long and with a late safety car, you never know. He could possibly nick a win.
not just him, but JP in
JP
sixth
as
there
well.
too. Also on a probably the better strategy here. I'm not completely sure,
I
as
would
we've
probably
said,
be on
it's
the
a
mediums.
25% race. So, but then again, like if these soft runners are gonna be pitting around let's say lap 3 around there, give or take a lap. then obviously JP and Buma are gonna be able to get some clean air to
Just to
just
push
try
and
to push consistent lap times while the others might be fighting. So
yeah.
I do like the chances for the two medium runners there.
Yeah, let's. I hope they just keep the front wings clean at the start.
That's not always that easy. As we have 2, 3, 4, and 5 red lights, and away we go.
There's a good start for.
As
Oh, Paulus with a good start.
well, look at this, Morris guy has had an absolutely
Oh
amazing start
yeah.
here, up into third already on the inside of Cablo. Can he make a move on Cablo already? I can see some cars going very wide in the background there. JP is under attack from everyone pretty much, and
Oh,
and
huge
Ardio
crash.
is out, and Lorenzo is out.
And I5 was in there as well. I think Pythons.
And it is a safety car.
Yes.
And this is early for the soft runners.
They could put him from mediums to the end, possibly.
But the mediums won't be much good at the end though.
Could be track position at the end, but
I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see what people does. I think I don't know here. I have no idea what strategy they should do now. Because
yeah,
obviously those softs, of course, during the safety car now, that could make the softs good for maybe 3 laps, if not 4, so or more for that matter. So
yeah, I just want to mention that start from Morris. So 5th or 6th on the grid, up to 3rd.
well,
Maybe he is the one to watch for the podium.
but from 4th on the grid, you mean he's only moved 1 place up, Marshall?
I thought it was like 5th or 6th.
He almost got Cablo too though. But
as
look
they
at
all
some of the
stay
other
out.
drivers further down though. Buma and Pornage
Yeah.
up 5 and 9 positions, as we can see that some
Andy's
people
pitting.
are pitting.
Yep. The JP pitting. Did he pick up damage?
Is he going on the into hearts?
Oh, I'm not sure about that one, JP.
Well, I mean the hearts aren't horrible on this track, but
He's just slow.
I still think he should have stuck with the strategy he was on. But we'll see.
Yeah, we've got Boomer up in 7th, still in the mediums.
Gotta remember that even if he is on hards, he is finished with his pit stops now, as well as Tambi and a few others.
Pornage has a good start. Up to 8th. I think it was near the back of the field.
Great, he was almost last, I believe.
Yeah.
But look at this though, Paulus, Cablo and Morris guy. The 3 guys I predicted to be on the podium. Currently in 1, 2, 3 still. It's still just lap 2, but maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
Yeah, we've got support in the chat for Nutella Lover saying he's had a good start, and yeah, maybe he can nick a podium.
Maybe. Looks like there is quite a few supporters for Nutella Lover here, Marshall.
Yes, your fellow Norwegians of Norwegian army.
The Norwegian army, I like it. Let's see here though, still under the safety car, it's not gonna come in on this lap. So the question is, what do all of those soft runners in the lead do now? They're still not
So they're staying
pitting.
out, yeah.
All of them are staying out.
And there's a Renault pit in. Is that blue? Oh wait, what? I swear I saw a Renault in the pit, so it's a hat.
I think you're blind, Marshall.
I swear I saw a yellow.
Billy is in the pit again though, and I do not know why, because he's on the medium tires.
It's got stop go.
Oh wait, actually that could... Yeah, he does have he does have another set of mediums, so that was actually smart because he now got rid of that
Yeah,
5-second penalty.
and he just catch up back of the field.
And yeah, he should be able to catch up to the back of the field, I believe.
Yeah, the safety car's only in sector 2 now.
It is. But that's actually a very smart move from Billy there to pit
I mean,
in.
don't really say that much. Smart Billy.
Well, to be fair, that is not to criticize Billy or
Yeah.
anything, but like usually he has had a tendency to
Get the
stay
strategy
out and
wrong.
then go into the pit the lap after we've said that he should have pitted.
Yeah.
But this time he's actually done a pretty good move there by pitting in, just putting on a fresh set of mediums and getting rid of his 5-second penalty.
Yeah, and everyone's back up, bunched up together, so safety car should be in.
It should be on this lap. And it
Yep,
is in
safety car
on
in this
this
lap.
lap, and it's Paulus who's going to be leading the field.
We've got Big C in the chat. Good to see you here, Connor. Supporting Callum as always. Oh, JP. No, why did I say JP? Big C, you missed what Callum did first race. He thought if he retired, he could start at the front, but it doesn't work like that. So he started last.
Pretty much, yeah. He did a big boo-boo, but look at this though, it's green lights again, and Paulus is leading them ahead on to the long start-finish straight with Cabell
Morris
right
has had a
behind him.
poor
Morris has
restart.
been caught napping a little. But look at this though, Cabell is going to make a move into turn 1. Look at this, he's going for the inside, he backs out of the move, he doesn't really put the
It's
effort
got
in
a
to make it.
switchback.
Oh, but look at this, he's baited Paulus in to going deep, and he might have a run down to this next corner.
We've got Blue all over Nutella Lover.
We do,
But
and we
ran
have
a bit wide.
Twanak right behind Blue too. Twanak probably the quickest driver among the top six right now, but Twanak still has to pit
Yeah, looks
though, the
like
same
it.
as Buma and Pornage.
Look at
And
Twilight
everyone
found the outside the Blue.
He's gonna try for the move, and look at this. Is he gonna be able to
Great move.
pull
That's a
it
great
off?
move.
He's pulled it off, and what a stunning move from Twanak there. But look at this though. Blue is once again under pressure, this time from Buma. Buma looks like he's doing the sensible thing to wait a little and not go for the move straight away.
Oh, Tonic!
Oh, as
He's hit the
Twanak has
curve.
spun it, and everyone manages to go around him there.
You hear that inside curb, which, like you know, it just spins you.
Oh, I do know too well.
Let's see if any of
You
the
can
leaders
read into
pit.
that whatever you want to, but I know too well. But look at this though. Blue and
Nutella Lover was the fastest lap.
oh, and look at this, Nutella Lower is actually right
Oh,
on the back
Kopetsky.
of Morris guy. He's not close enough to make a move, but look at this though. The Red Bull of Pornage is down the inside of Blue. No, not Blue, Boom, I mean. Of course, and you can see Tambi in 8th place, Marshall. He's the first driver on track who has made his pit stop already. He's in a great
Yeah.
position right now to take this win.
Yeah, obviously Boomer still needs to pit, so Boomer's really like 20 odd seconds behind Tambi when he pits.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tambi's in a really good position right now, as Callum's just got past Kopetsky.
Goodbye, Callum. He needs to make up some ground now. Callum's
Yeah,
also made his
mediums.
pit stop.
Medium should go to the end now, quite easily.
Alright, well, yeah, from now it should definitely.
Yeah, that was a question from RDO in the chat. As we've got Morris getting behind Cablo.
We do, and why these guys on the softs?
They should be pitting now.
Well, yeah,
I'd
they
imagine.
should be pitting now, I mean. Somebody
Oh,
has
there's a
spun at the back,
Ferrari. I
and
think
that
it's
is
Pythons.
Python. Aye. But let's see then, who
As,
goes into the pit? None of these
none of
soft
them.
runners at the front goes into the pit. Why? I do not know. Maybe those softs are still somewhat good. But look at this though, Morris guy on the inside of Cablo in turn 1. Cablo goes way too deep, or does he actually try to make it switchback work? It doesn't seem like he's managed to make it work though.
Tambi's just got picked for penalty, so that win advantage is just not helped. As the Trubetsky's got past Callum
That
again.
could have been a
And
crucial
over
penalty.
Cablo's really struggling on them softs. Nutella lovers looking at him.
Ooh, Boomer quite far out in the assist there. Getting overtaken by Tambi and Trapetsky.
Trubetsky, yeah. So,
I'm never going to be able to say that gamer tag.
as Boomer's lagged
As
out.
Boomer's lagged out actually, and that is a shame for Boomer.
You don't really see that often. Boomer lagging out.
Oh, you don't really, know.
Hyphens is retired. Looks like that's... Where is that?
Both the Ferraris out of Bahrain.
Cablo penalty.
Nutella lover right on the back of Cablo here. Cablo is just going to move out of the way, it almost looks like. Or no, he's actually fighting. He's just made sure that he has that inside line.
Yeah, good move from
But look
Nutella
at this
lover.
though, Nutella lover gets him on traction. But these guys should surely be pitting now.
Paulus is staying out.
Same as Pornage, Morris guy, Blue Jean. Trapetsky though, past Tambi. Tambi on the inside. I think he might have been able to defend that position for now. Both these two actually in net P1 and P2 right now.
Yeah, Trubetsky obviously won the last race. So he's in a really good position for yet another win.
Could make a clean sweep.
As Nutella lover picks for penalty. Oh, it looks like Swen's made a mistake. Looks like he went off of the S section bit.
That's ooh, as I saw a back end loss from Cal Anderson further down the grid here, and he's now under a lot of pressure from Billy as they head into this fast left-right combination. As there seems to be a little lag here too, so that was awesome. Billy stays behind for now.
The leaders should be pitting now. He's staying out even longer.
I seem so, like...
He's doing more laps on the soft.
I know why they're staying out. They're staying out. They stayed out this long in case of a safety car. I hope.
Yeah.
I don't see any other reason. But look at this though. Trapetsky on the back of Tambi. He got close heading into turn 1, but he didn't get quite close enough. However, he might have a run going into this next corner here. As he's gonna go on the outside of Tambi. There's some tapping there, and it looks like they both loses a little time there. And Mesclas is right back in it. Mesclas on his hard tires though.
Mesclas could be a dark horse for this win.
Well, he could, but like I just can't see those tires being good enough to fight with these two.
Yeah, 5 fences left. Billy's still all over Callum.
Look at this though, Trapetsky on Tambi heading into this fast left-hander. Trapetsky on the inside, he's made the move, and Tambi has had to give away that position. And look at this, Mesclas is now all over Tambi to pick up that position too. As Callum keeps going wide on that corner there.
Alright, the Alpha Paulus does pit finally.
Yeah, you can say that. Finally. But he's gonna end up right at the back of the grid though.
Look at Trubetsky trying to break the slipstream.
I think it's more about defending. Oh, and look at that. I think Mescas might have outbraked himself. Oh, and he gets in the way for Billy. And and I see some wing damage flying around there.
And then straight to
Oh,
the point,
that's
Mesca.
Billy. Billy goes right into the wall, loses his wing, and it's a virtual safety car, Marshall.
Yeah.
And look at who is in third.
Yeah. Callum. And I know Tambi's got a penalty. I'm not sure about Trapetsky. And look at it, Boom is pitting him for softs. But he's really out of it right now.
He's well, has he joined back after he laid out in at all?
Oh, I forgot he lagged out, yeah.
Nonetheless, though, we have green lights again, and Callum is right on the back of Tambi here. He's going to be looking to make a move on the start-finish straight, if not before. Look at this, though. Trapetsky has gained a lot of time on Tambi.
Yeah.
But look at this,
How
going down to the final corner. Callum is right on the back of Tambi here. He pressures Tambi into a tight inside line, and look at this, Callum has the momentum now. He's gonna get DRS, he's gonna get well, do they actually have DRS on this lap? They do. And Callum Anderson is up into second place, but look at this though, Billy Mossam down the inside of the both of them, but he goes way too deep, and it's back down to fourth for Billy.
The Hellstorm having a good race, having a quiet race as well in P5.
He is having a good race, you're right.
As let's see if Callum can get any close to that Williams.
Oh, look at Blue Jean though, he's under pressure from Pawnage Town. As they're heading up to this right-hander, Pawnage on the outside, Blue Jean on the inside. Pawnage is going to try to make a switchback work before they come into this SS over here. They're still side by side. Pawnage backs out of it in the end, but I do not think he's done with him. Oh, as Twanek goes into the back of Pawnage, tears off a little of his front wing there.
I've got a battle between Morris and JP here. Morris down the inside of JP. JP's always gone wide.
As Billy has lagged out. So that's as usual, I guess.
that means Hellstorm's going to get P4. Which is really good result for him.
But look at this though, the battle for P10 right now. Pawnage and Blue. Pawnage still close to Blue here, going to the final corner. Pawnage is looking for a move already here. He can't really get it done, obviously being on the inside there. You don't get the best exit, but he's still right behind Blue here. And now he has DRS going down the long start-finish straight towards turn 1. He's going to take that position away from Blue Jean. But Blue tries to break later. Blue hangs around the outside of Pawnage. I think Pawnage has sealed this move.
Pawnage got it.
And what great fighting in the end we got to see there.
Yeah, we've got Tambi sticking with Callum. So Tambi's doing well there. Callum's not slow at all.
Well, I think Tambi might be out. Well, he's still inside the RS range, but that is just about though.
Yeah, it looks like Callum is getting away slightly, but I think Tambi's doing really well right now. There's a Hellstorm. It's Hellstone, not Hellstorm. Is catching up to Billy's lagged out car. But looks like Pawnage just got really good pace. Pulling away from Blue already. Possible challenging a Nutella lover.
Interesting. Nonetheless though, we're gonna follow Tambi now as he's inside the DRS detection on Callum, and as they're heading down the long start finish straight, I don't think he's gonna get close enough here. Yeah. He might have a chance on this next shorter straight though, if he gets a good exit from turn 2 and 3.
Billy say he's pitted.
Oh, and that's Billy's race over. Even if he manages to get back in his car.
Yeah. Food position for everyone.
What about Ponage on Nutella Lover? Ponage is getting closer to him. He wants all the points he can get. He's not gonna be quite close enough this time. Cabello, on the other hand,
Doing
might be
really
close
well
enough to
then.
Twanek. He is not.
I
As
believe
Billy
just
has
rejoined.
rejoined to realize that his AI has pitted and he's 10
Best classes for
seconds
the guesting.
behind 12th.
Yeah. Tambi is staying with Callum now. Is probably pushing a bit more. And Callum's saving his battery right now.
That is good to know then. None of them can catch up to Trapetsky though.
You're really
That
struggling
game
to say
attack.
that name.
That game attack. But look at this, down the inside, Cablo on Twanek, he doesn't manage to make that move go, he goes way too deep and Twanek
Oh,
just
Tambi.
makes a switchback work.
Tammy's
Into
got
turn
past.
one, Tambi on Callum, up into second for Tambi, down to third for Callum.
Callum's got a DRS though.
Oh, and look at this, Callum's looking for the outside line, he can't really get any move going there. Further down the field though, we have Nutella Lower and Ponage, both right on JP's rear.
Yep. JP's really struggling on the hards now.
It looks like it, and look at this Ponage, he's looking for the inside line
Oh,
on
he thought
Nutella Lower,
about
he
it.
tries to, but he has to back out of it. Oh, in the meantime, look at Nutella Lower pressuring JP through those S's.
JP's doing well right now, not making any mistakes.
He's doing well, and at the moment this is the point scoring position for him, and I'm sure he wants those points.
He's got a lot of battery to burn to defend with as well, so it could be comfortable for now.
Well, in not long, it's just one more lap to go, so that's the point where it's good to have that battery. You can see that Nutella Lower, he doesn't have any battery right now. He's using it all to try to get something going here.
I think Pornage could get both of them on the main straight.
Pornage has a little more battery, so he might be able to, as you say, yeah. But first of all, though, Callum Anderson, he's still behind time. He's not going to get a move going on this next straight either, so we're going to jump back to this three-way battle for 7th at the moment. Look at this. Ponage is catching on Nutella Lover. Nutella Lover doesn't have the ERS to make a move happen here. Ponage is going to go down the inside on both of them. He can't get JP. He might have got Nutella Lover, who loses the back end though. But look at this, Ponage is right on the back of JP, going down to this next right-hander. JP on the outside, Ponage on the inside. JP is trying to battle it, but those hard tires just not provide enough traction for JP as he loses that position then. But oh, look up front to Callum Anderson attacking Tambi here. This might be. Oh, but look at this. Callum is not out of the danger yet. Tambi is right on his rear. Callum is almost out of ERS. Tambi is not. He might be able to get something going down this straight to the final corner. But we're going to take Trapetsky over the line to take the win in Bahrain. And then in second we have Callum and Tambi. And it's going to be Callum ahead of Tambi in third. Then the Hailstone. He's just gone completely under the radar to that P4 before Paulus takes P5. Morris guy is gonna take P6. Then we have Pornage who's gonna come over the line to take P7. Haveru. And then JP takes P7 away from Pornage. Blue Jean up to P9. Pornage down to P9. Blue Jean up to P8, I mean. Pornage down to P9. And Nutella Lover in P10, I believe. No, he got P11 in the end, actually.
Yeah.
But we will see in a moment. as the frames is just screaming right now.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, you noticed it too. Alright, good. It's not just me.
Yeah, that's awful.
But Trapetsky, though, he won both the races, didn't he?
Yeah, we did. Quite
If you
easily as well,
could,
with the Bahrain race.
if you could invite him to interviews, then Marshall.
You need to tell me how to spell his name.
I will try, but first I will run down the grid as we have Trapetsky in P1 from P15 on the grid. An absolutely stunning job by him. Callum Anderson in P2 after a tremendous job from him from 17th to after that mistake in the first race. Tamby takes a well-deserved P3 in the end. The Hailstone completely under the radar up to P4, and Morris Guy in P5. Paulus in P6, JP Greenwood in 7th, Blue Jean in 8th, Ponderstown in 9th, Twanak in 10th. Before we then had Nutella Lover in 11th, Mesclas in 12th, Cablo in 13th, Billy in 14th, and Buma in 15th. DNF for I5, Sven, Python, Lorenzo, and RDO. And Marshall.
I have invited Trapetsky.
So you did find him.
Yeah, and this RJ said Trapetsky great driving from him in the chat.
I see.
And here he is. Oh, very quiet. Yeah.
Yes.
Are we just interviewing Trapetsky or anyone else, Sandre?
Well, I was thinking about doing the 2 race winners.
Well, it means
but
only
he
one
won
race
both
winner.
races, though. So I guess we're just interviewing him today.
No, it's not really quiet.
Take a moment. We are not in a hurry, are we, Marshall? We are not. There
Okay,
we
yeah,
go,
okay.
that's good. So, first of all then, is
on,
your
Sandre.
mic on share?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Is your microphone on share? Oh, we need it to be on share. Marshall,
Yeah.
you know how to check if it's on share, right?
Oh yeah. Hold on. I was just don't even know what I was doing then. So go to party settings. Then you go to hello. Petsky, you here? Okay. Do you know how to do put your mic and share? Okay, go to party settings under party screen. Go to chat audio. Then oh wait no sorry I did that completely wrong. Put allow voice to be shared. Put always allow. Yeah, it should be fine now.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking, Simon. I just thought this completely different. So, Sandra, do you want to start with Trapetsky, or do you want me to start?
Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay, so dominant performances in both Australia and Bahrain. Just take us through the races because your pace you just bolted off. Barely saw you today.
On the first race, I was really nervous in the qualifying lap, but when I qualified P2, I know that I can get a very good start after the formation lap, and after that, it was really hard to get 3 seconds away from Subrom. I think I don't know how his name is pronounced, but I did it somehow. I don't know how, but I did it.
I remember you won by like less than a tenth, which is so close.
Yes, I know. I was one time I was 3.3 seconds away from him, but I made a mistake. I in turn two, I think I made a mistake, or turn three. I made a mistake, and it was after that I really pushed, but I didn't have any more ERS, so it was really hard. But I managed to do it.
Yeah, it's really close at Australia, but
Yes.
completely opposite in Bahrain. You just dominated.
Yes, at first I didn't know why if I should choose soft to medium or medium to soft, but when I chose soft to medium and when the safety car came out, I I was very happy that I chose this strategy.
Yes.
And my name is pronounced Terpeski.
We've been saying
I'm
it
sorry
right.
about the
Just so you know.
butchering.
Yes, just so you know.
Yeah, Sanjay Moore has been struggling saying that.
Maybe.
Sandra's among.
I heard at the beginning on the stream.
Yeah, I'm still struggling. So I'm sorry for
Yeah.
butchering it, but
No problem.
I'll try to get it more right.
There was that worst
No
name, the
problem.
i5 guy. I called him Shitter at the start.
Oh my god. Any more questions from you then, Marshall?
Yeah, I've read out questions now.
Alright,
Have
if
you got
you
any
could
questions?
invite Buma and Callum as they were the two drivers who got second places today, Marshall. In the meantime, I'll ask you then, Terpeski?
Yes, that's right.
Alright, then we'll try to stick with that.
Yes.
Well, first of all, just congratulations on a
Thank you very
perfect start to the season, to say the
Thank you.
least. And secondly, though, like going into this race, races, did you think that you would be that far up in both races, or?
No, I knew that I would be in the first five, in the top five, but I didn't think that I would be P1 on both races.
Fair enough.
Because I didn't practice very much for these two races.
Oh, that's fair. Then next week we're heading to the streets
Canada and Baku.
of Baku and then the streets of Canada.
I'm
So
not
like,
I'm not very good at Azerbaijan, but at Canada I'm very good. I'm very fast there.
interesting. Well, to be fair, if you're not great at Azerbaijan, you could have a great
Yes,
position
yes.
for Canada. But Azerbaijan and Canada, though, like first of all, Azerbaijan, you said it's not a good track. So like, what's the struggles for you on Azerbaijan?
The walls are everywhere, and qualifying I'm not that bad, but in the race sometimes I hit a wall, sometimes a corner cut, and it's not a very good racetrack for me.
I do know the struggle. Canada, though, stronger track as you said. Like,
Yes.
where do you think you can manage to get there?
I think that I will manage to get a podium in Canada. I'll try at least.
Interesting. Well, in that case, then congratulations for the 2 wins today, and good luck for next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Marshall, do we have any Buma or Callum yet?
No, they've not joined, but if you look at the chat, they're demanding a Nutella lover interview.
Well, I mean, we have some time to kill, so sure, go ahead. It looks like it's quite a big demand for it, so guess we can make an exception then.
What's his PlayStation name? It's Nutella lover what?
Give me a moment and I'll try to see if I can find it. Nutella Lover 25.
Found him. Let's see if he joins. We've got high demand of Nutella lover today.
We have very high demand of Nutella lower, so 50% of the viewers want a Nutella lover interview, so
Yeah.
guess we'll try to get him in then. Also trying to wait to see if we could get those second place drivers into, but so far there is not much success though, Marshall.
Yeah, I've invited both Boomer and Callum, but
And Nutella lover.
And Nutella lover.
Well, Callum has said that he can't find his mic, so.
I'll invite Nutella lover again. Nutella lover 25. What a name! I just love that name. Oh, imagine thinking of your PlayStation name and thinking of Nutella. Almost as weird as your name, Sandro.
Taking shots at me now, I see how it is.
ZB3Xa.
Yeah, you're still not getting it right.
Should I leave the party or should I stay?
Up to you, you can say or leave.
As you said, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But it doesn't look like we're having much success about getting Nutella lover in here. Maybe I'll try.
If we do pre-race interviews next week, we can do Nutella lover there if you want. You got Matthew in the chat. Hello, Matthew.
Is it Mr. Blizzard?
It is Blizzard.
Mr. Blizzard. The man, the myth, the legend. The older.
Yeah. The what?
The older.
Obviously bolder then.
The boulder. Well, there he is.
Nutella lover.
So, first of all, do you have your mic on share? Marshall, you go through it with him then, I guess.
Yeah, so are you go on the party screen? Then just on the party screen where you invite people. Yeah, party settings, yeah. Then allow just voice to be shared. Click always allow. Okay.
Alright, so you wanna go ahead, Marshall?
Yeah, so I've seen in the chat you've got quite a few supporters.
Yes.
And they want to know what happened. So explain to us what happened in your races.
Well, first of all, I got time penalties. In second race, I got around 7 seconds, I think, and that prevented me from placing higher. And my strategies were a little bit bad compared to the other ones.
Yeah, your strategy in Bahrain did look pretty good. You was up in fourth, I believe.
Yeah.
On the safety car, so
Yes.
got to be pretty happy with
I
that. You
dropped
did so
down.
good pace.
Yeah, in the beginning my pace was really good, but I dropped down after I pitted.
Yeah, was it tie wear? What was you struggling with, or tie temps or anything like that?
Yeah, no, I didn't struggle with that, but I didn't seem to catch up with the other ones after I pitted to the mediums.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. You just lack pace for some reason. I struggle with that a lot.
Yeah.
Next week we've got Baku and Canada. So, what are your thoughts on them tracks? Do you enjoy them?
I prefer Baku a lot compared to Canada, and I think I will have a stronger pace for Baku compared to Bahrain at least, and I'm aiming for stronger results for next week.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see you up there because I see your friends in the chat. I'd say just be happy to see you up there and
Yeah.
calling you the goats and all that. Sanjay, you got any questions for your fellow Norwegian?
Nah, well, I can't think of anything now, except for how come this fan base?
I don't really know. I love my fans at least, and I really
How much is it now?
appreciate that they support me. They are more like the team I got behind my back, if I can say it so.
Well, I can definitely agree that they have your back. I think you've by far won the driver's prize for most fans at the moment.
Yeah.
By far too. They're still going on there, so. But no, I don't have any other questions, so just congratulations on the points you took today and good luck for next week.
Yes, thank you.
And do you want me to go with Callum, Marshall, or do you want to start as usual?
I'll start. I
Take it
was
away.
really curious about Australia, Callum. What on earth were you doing?
I don't know.
You know you started last if you DNF'd.
No, I thought I was gonna like cross the line, so I just went into the wall, but it didn't happen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's something me and Sanjay would do.
Alessandro definitely.
I wouldn't have done it, but you might have.
I think I've done it before in like open lobbies, but not in the league.
But back to the
no.
topic though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did show good pace today, Callum, but we thought you'd be a bit higher, so what's wrong?
I just haven't played the game really this week, so yeah.
Lack of sweat.
I wouldn't say really sweat 'cause I just mess about when I'm on it, but
Well,
Yes.
you can't say that again at Australia.
I don't know, I just kept losing back into it, I don't know why.
Yeah, in Bahrain, yeah, they did have a good scrap with Tambi, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think. The Mercedes.
Yeah, I think Tambi was Mercedes. So, did he get P2 or P3? I can't remember, to be honest.
I got P2 at the end.
Ah, yeah, so, I don't even know what to say. The Australia thing. It's just funny.
I guess I'll take over, Marshall.
Yeah.
As you can't seem to forget about that. I do have to admit, Callum, I've seen a lot of weird thing in racing, but to go out from a sure fourth place 10 meters before the line, that is impressive. But heading on to Bahrain though, Callum, you obviously DNF'd, so you didn't have a great starting position either. But you did manage to get a good position in the end and ran away with second in Bahrain. Like, how was that race for you?
It was fun. It was just good fighting away from the back, and well, we weren't really fighting because all the other guys pitted, but yeah, it was fun. Really better than Australia.
Bahrain merchant.
Nah, I'm
Bad try.
Pad traction. Question mark. Nah, but Still though, great race in Bahrain from you, and next week we're heading to Baku and Canada. Like, what do you think about those?
I don't like Baku because I'll just bottle and
Castle?
probably be somewhere like stupid, like on the straight or something again.
Crash into the pit lane.
I've seen that.
And I like Canada. I feel like I've got good race base at Canada, so.
And I see, like Terpetsky said, then Canada is the race he's going for. It sounds like it's the same for you. Baku will be so and so.
Yes.
I do not think I have any more questions than Marshall, unless you do. You do.
No.
In that case, then congratulations on second in Bahrain, Callum, and good luck for next week.
Thanks.
And with that, Marshall, it's back to us.
Yes.
And
are we doing driver of the day?
We are. I'm just trying to think here because, like, it's like Terpetsky is obviously among those. I think we both agree on that.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? He's not really, can't really use him as a pick, but yeah, he's then. So, like, who's your drive of the day then?
El Chulco.
I actually have to tell you to choose somebody else for once there, Marshall.
Nutella lover then.
Nutella lover. Oh, fair enough. He did show good pace, so I am gonna say. It's kind of difficult to find somebody who's really stood out, except for Terpetsky. But
Hailstorm did well in Bahrain.
yeah, I'm trying to think both races though. That's the difficult part about it.
JP just got points in both races.
Yeah, let's give a shout for JP on that one. JP. So,
yeah.
driver of the day nominees then, Terpetsky,
Nutella
Lover,
JP.
and JP. And with that, I do not know if you have anything more to add, Marshall.
Nope.
And we're at that point then. So, with that, this has been ALR Season 3, Round 1, Race 1 and 2, Australia and Bahrain. And with that, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more racing. Next race will be next week at 8 p.m. at Thursday. I have been commentating together with my trusted partner Lewis Marshall, and we are the Mong brand. And hopefully we'll see you again.
Yes.